Okay, I was trying to do this earlier, and then someone called, and because I do this over the phone, it messes up the stream. So we're gonna do it again. I'm going to convey the same points, but I'm also gonna add some new stuff, some brand new content. It's gonna be great. So over the last few days, I've been thinking about some oftentimes commonly used lines to me when it comes to, I guess, cheering up a person who's had difficulty with dating. And I've thought about particular ones. And one of those was a person who, I don't know who just joined me, but the reason I got off was because I got called and then it messes up the connection. It just goes out. And I didn't want to upload the other one even though it recorded properly because it just randomly breaks off and doesn't have a proper conclusion. But going back to what I was saying, this person said to me, "Well, if you don't approach, you're gonna be waiting a long time." And I told them I have no problem not giving any attempts towards getting a relationship because when I did, I got the same result as a person who didn't approach. More times than not, you strike a few things here and there, but you get my point. Anyone that you really wanted, you just can't get. And I know it's not being picky or whatever because, as I said in the prior stream before it got abruptly ended, I could count. It would take 6 or 7 hands to count every time I went out and approached a woman and got turned down. So I don't buy it's because I'm super selective, and that's not even counting the ones I found attractive but didn't go after. Uh, but getting back to this whole thing, there was a woman who commented on one of my videos and said, "Oh, well, my son, when he was your age, 19, nobody was paying him any attention, but now he's gotten older. Everyone's reformed. They've gone through their character developments and their proper arcs, and they've changed and they reformed their ways, and now they're nipping at his heels, and the same thing will happen. You'll get so tired of all the different women that are trying to approach you, and oh my god, selling me some old." There's a term for that. It's like the 70 virgins in heaven thing in the Bible. This great prophecy will come to pass if you just give it enough time. Just give it enough time, and I don't buy it. And I don't think that she had some negative intent. Maybe her son did end up having it happen to him. One every blue moon, someone gets lucky. But my problem comes from the fact that I know the way I am. I'll admit freely that because of my prior experiences, I'm disillusioned when it comes to trying. I'll still, occasionally maybe might say something, but more often than not, I'm just gonna say, okay, well, it didn't work the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all those other different times. Why would it work now? So I would just pretend that the person just build a reason. They're already in a relationship. They don't find you physically attractive. Uh, they're broken up recently and don't want to rebound. Anything you could muster up, because I've heard it more times than not from people I walked into it with positive feelings, with the actual belief that if I just do this and do this and do this, it might work. And I'm not trying to say that, you know, if anytime you try, it's just automatically going to go south. No, you strike a blue moon here and there. Everybody gets a home run once in a while. But I think more often than not, it's going to go south. And I already talked about it a little bit before where I said that it's because a lot of women have many, many, many options that males don't get dates a lot. See, people believe this thing about, oh, well, the only way things can change if all men in society take women. Yeah, pretty much. But you got to understand, men are not that coordinated. We're all individualistic. You could me and you could say to each other, "Oh yeah, we're not going to approach any women anymore, and now they're going to have to also, talk to guys or whatever." But then you know what's going to happen? 7 or 8 other guys are going to still give her attention. How do I know this? Because one of the ones I spoke to had a decent dialogue with her for a couple of days, whatever. Starts talking about how when she put up her requesting to talk to a guy, 20 guys contacted her. 20 guys approached. Didn't even know what she looked like. And they say, oh yeah, what's up, man? Hey, man. They all did that for a person they didn't know the appearance of. So you know the ones that people know what they look like and obviously most are going to find attractive are going to go after them. I would not be surprised if a woman who had a decent face that was also skinny and moderately tall, so maybe moderate of an average height, 5'7", 5'8", whatever, got 50 guys to approach her by the time she was 25. I have no problem believing it. And don't think I'm saying, oh, well, it's 2 guys every year. No. You get to, I want to say, 17, 18, she's going to have like 10 guys that one school year alone. You know what? That number might even be higher. I'd say 100 guys. And I know people will say I'm just embellishing. I really don't feel I am. We're not talking about she's going to date all these guys. Of course not. But she's only going to pick the very few that managed to pull off all the right things. And I guess what I'm trying to get into this main topic here. I am tired of being told year after year that if I just wait, if I just keep trying, if I just persist, things will change and be reformed, and now we'll see this brand new side of all the different various females with whom I went after in the past, / the ones I'll go after later. It's so bothersome to me because for a time I really did believe that. And I can honestly sit here and say that having that hope, trying, doing all these different strategies, you text this one first, you text this one last, all these different techniques I employed, I truly believe that it was nothing but a gimmick to get me involved in trying to go after these various females with whom I knew, and with nothing to show for it. And it's so, I get so tired. Oh, you're so young, you're so young, you're so young, you're so young. Dude, everybody ages every year. God, they make it, and then how do you know? Because they say that in the grand scheme of, you're probably going to live to be in your 60s or 70s. Last year at that Orlando nightclub, we had an 18-year-old getting murdered by a guy that didn't even know her. We just had an 18-year-old get executed on the freeway. I'm so tired of people saying that. This is why I go and work on projects and try to get things done as soon as I can. I'm not sitting there thinking I have my 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. No. You're not entitled to that. You're not entitled to tomorrow. People will go after each other over anything now. You saw the congressional baseball shooting. And you think I'm going to sit here in my bunker hoping for 1,000 days to pass, and then now all of a sudden, oh yeah, the women want to get with me, oh yeah, and then oh well, it finally paid off. What proof do you have of that? And the thing that sucks the most to me now is that I know as I progressively get older, I'm gonna get more and more paranoid when it comes to something. Think more and more, oh yeah, it's not gonna. And I hate how the last person I told this to, oh yeah, you're trying to say that all women are out to get you and you're putting them all in a category. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that I'm going to start seeing it this way. Maybe this person is good in their regular whatever life. But because I went thousands and thousands of days with being, in my opinion, not getting what I wanted out of this, I'm not going to even care to the point of actually, how they feel or any of the... What's the point? I don't know, maybe I'm just rambling, but I'm so tired of being told, just wait. It's because you do all this waiting and improve just to get to you. Yeah. Well, I don't know about being promiscuous, but I just think that for men you have to jump through so many hoops, and I don't see women having to do that. And I get bothered by this idea that they talk about women want a guy with a car and with a job, but then I can think of so many women I've seen personally who have neither of those and still pick up guys. And I know that, or still get picked up by guys, or get approached by guys, or still appear attractive to guys. And you might say, oh, well, you got to understand, you can't go against the machine. Forget the machine. You're telling me that you want equality. Feminists say they want things to be equal. And guys will still go after women who don't have what they have. Because how attractive their face is. What's that attractive face going to do to you to help pay the bills? I just told you a few days ago the story about the chick that was the woman that said, I want to be a housewife and have 6 to 7 kids and have one man take care of 8 to 9 people. You know, if a guy said that, it would be a science fiction movie proposal. The house dad who wants the wife to take care of him and 8 kids. You know, no woman would buy that. No people would look at that man like he's sane. He'd be the craziest person in the world in people's eyes for saying that or thinking that that would truly happen. And I've gotten so off topic with this video, I probably need to retitle it something else. But I hope you get what I'm saying. I don't think that if all this time passes, things are just going to magically change. I haven't believed that since 11th grade 2 years ago, and I don't think that I'm going to believe that ever again, because you can't expect for me to believe that because, oh, we went from July to August, or we went from 2017 to 2087, things are just going to automatically switch over. People are going to be so different in terms of their viewpoints of view. I don't buy it. You know, I can... it's the equivalent of giving everything you have in terms of trying to appeal approachable, trying to market yourself toward them, and all they can do is just go, nope, 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 nope. I expect colleges to do that. They actually get something out of it. They get good students or bad students. When it comes to this dating thing, they don't have 500,000 applicants like Harvard. There's no reason for it to be that selective. And look, no, I take that back. They only get to be that selective because they know they can have anybody they want. Just like I said before, why go to McDonald's when you can go to Burger King? Why go to Burger King when you can go to Jack in the Box? Why go to Jack in the Box when you go to Subway? Why go to Subway when you can go to Sizzler? Why go to Sizzler when you can go to Wendy's? Why go to Wendy's when you can go to El Pollo Loco? Why go to El Pollo Loco when you can go to Taco Bell? Why go to Taco Bell when you can go to Pizza Hut? That is the sole reason why men have trouble getting relationships today. It's got nothing to do with, women could make 8 figures. They can't make kids by themselves. They can't be in relationships with themselves. They're not all going to turn gay. Don't buy any of that stuff about, oh, well, back in the 50s and 40s, it was so great because women didn't have rights or they couldn't do certain things men could do. No, it has nothing to do with that and everything to do with having all these options.